It's a Spanish airline founded on June 28, 1927 under the name of Iberia, Compañía Aérea de Transporte. Today it's one of the oldest airlines in the world. Its main base is Adolfo Suárez Madrid Barajas Airport. His first flight was on December 14, 1927 between Madrid and Barcelona. King Alfonso XIII presided over the inauguration ceremony. During its first decade, its roles were destined to different cities of the Iberian Peninsula, the Canary Islands, and some points of the African coast. But it wasn't until 1945 when the Spanish airline crossed the Atlantic starting flight to Buenos Aires with a stop in Villa Cisneros, Natal, and Rio de Janeiro. Therefore, we can say that it became the first company to establish after the war an air service between Europe and South America. In November 2010, the shareholders of Iberia and British Airways approved the merger of the two companies, forming the new holding company, called International Airlines Group, which is the sixth airline in the world by revenue and third in Europe.
With her denunciation, she has forced Iberia to change its personnel selection policy. The airline has been fined for forcing those who aspire to a stewardess position to take a pregnancy test. She aspired to a stewardess post on land, a temporary job for the summer. When she went to the medical examination, Barbel said that she saw in the previous questionnaire she had to give her consent she could have a pregnancy test. Decided to check no in that box. She said, "And well, the person who took care of me told me that if you don't say yes, you're going to be excluded from the selection process. You can't force me." And they said, "Yes, I stay out from the selection process." Barbel is being assured that she had to leave, stay out of the selection and denounced it. In the Ministry of Employment document, the company admits that it performs this test, but it does so to ensure the safety of pregnant women. The labor inspector did not consider this justification to be valid and has fined the company with €25,000. The right to privacy and non-discrimination may be incompatible with some questions. Issues such as the intention of having children or not, ideology, beliefs, or even age are banned in the selection of staff. Pregnancy tests will also be now in the medical examinations of Iberia. As of July 10, 2017, officially potential future workers were no longer asked to undergo pregnancy tests during the recruitment process. Iberia stated that the aforementioned pregnancy test, which was required of all possible applicants in Spain, in no case implied any type of discrimination, and its purpose the correct application of the occupational health protocol in the case of pregnant employees. The company collaborates with certain collective bargaining agreements on the gender equality and recalls that Iberia's corporate social responsibility report contains extensive information and data in relation to these policies of non-discrimination of the basis of sex. In addition, Iberia collaborates with the Integra Foundation to facilitate employment for women affected by gender violence, having a very detailed protocol with respect to the gender equality and the protection of non-discrimination. Regarding the nature of any organization, we can highlight the Triple E process, which explains how a company is composed of a human organization that is coordinated in the same direction in a constant decision-making process. Hence, it is possible to speak of organizations that are more or less effective to the extent that they achieve their objectives, goals, or targets. If they achieve their set goals more effectively, they will be a composite human organization. This is how we can see that the company Iberia knew how to correct their mistakes, taking the decision to stop asking for pregnancy tests in the process of recruiting staff to possible future employees, achieving their objectives effectively. Thus, there is also another element common to every organization, as is the need to have some means or resources to achieve their objectives. So it depends on it whether the company is more or less effective. The fact of being more or less able to achieve the better results with less means. Here we can see how the company Iberia puts its resources in changing company policies in order to restore the image of the company affected by the controversy created. And finally, we find the triple E that deals with ethics in the people who make up the company. The greater the human behavior of the members of the company, the more ethical the organization. Therefore, with respect to the members of the company, the people and members of Iberia behaved as an impulse for the transformation towards a more ethical perspective within the organization. As a conclusion and group reflection, we think that Iberia perfectly integrates the model of the triple A in this excellent decision-making process. In addition, the company has been able to safety the demands of the people involved in the company, such as its future pregnant workers, and in this way, the confidence of those who make up the company increases considerably. Confidence in its ethical dimension favors the contribution to the achievement of results. So the trust is the key for everything.